Welcome, my dear student. We are going to study nuclear energy levels in a magnetic field. Interaction between the nuclear spin and a magnetic field. The orientations of the angular momentum vector depend on the spin. If the spin of the nucleus is I, then the nucleus will have twice I plus 1. I is it in a capital. Twice I plus 1 orientations of its angular momentum vector. For the magnetic moment vector will have different orientations with respect to the direction of the applied magnetic field. Therefore, the orientation will have the different energies depending on direction. For hydrogen nucleus, spin is a half, and hence the number of orientations will be twice I plus 1, means I is equal to half. 2 into half plus 1 is equal to 2. These orientations will be degenerate in absence of a field and of different energy in presence of the field. When the magnetic nucleus is kept in external magnetic field, it tends to orient itself in order to keep its magnetic axis along the direction of magnetic field. When spinning nucleus I is greater than 0 are placed in uniform external magnetic field H0, the nuclei take up various distinct orientations depending upon the spin quantum number capital I. The nucleus of 1H1 proton with I is equal to half will take up only one of the two possible orientations, namely plus half and minus half. If nuclei have magnetic moment mu, then they orient themselves into two energy levels, orientations namely plus half and minus half, that corresponds to energy levels of plus mu H0 and minus mu H0 respectively in applied magnetic field of strength H0, H capital 0. The value of I determines the number of orientations and mu determines the energies of the levels. For the nuclei with I is equal to 3 by 2, a large number of orientations are possible. I is equal to 3 by 2 plus half minus 3 by 2. I is equal to if 1, then minus 1 plus 1. When a proton or hydrogen nucleus is placed in a magnetic field of strength H0, protons will have two orientations. The two orientations can be considered to be a low energy or parallel orientation aligned with the field, and a high energy or anti-parallel orientation aligned against the field. Since the parallel orientations has low energy minus mu H0, it is more stable, whereas the anti-parallel orientations which has a higher energy plus mu H0 is less stable, that is unstable. Orientations of magnetic moment and the energy levels, if you consider in absence of magnetic field and in a presence of a magnetic field. Presence of a magnetic field, there is a parallel orientation and anti-parallel orientation. The low energy level mu H0 minus mu H0, in which the nuclear magnetic moment align parallel to the external magnetic field. A high energy level mu H0 plus mu H0 in which the nuclear magnetic moment align opposite or anti-parallel to the external magnetic field. There is a slight excess of protons in the lower energy level at room temperature 300 Kelvin. The ratio of number of protons in the higher energy level to lower energy level is given by the number of protons in a high energy level or state upon the number of protons in a low energy level or state is equal to, its ratio is equal to 0.9999. It is this a small excess of protons in the lower energy level which are responsible for NMR. They absorb radio frequency RF radiations from a RF source and undergoes the transition from the low energy level to high energy level. Such a transition caused by the absorption of radio frequency radiation is called as a flipping of a proton. The energy difference between the two levels is given by E2 minus E1 is equal to delta E. Then delta E is equal to plus mu H0 minus in bracket minus mu H0 is equal to twice mu H0, the difference between the two energy levels, lower and higher energy levels. As with other type of quantum states, excitation to higher nuclear magnetic level can be brought about by absorption of energy h nu by the photon, and it is equal to delta E. Delta E is equal to h nu. Nu is a frequency of radiation, h is a Planck's constant. Delta E is equal to h nu is equal to twice mu h0, means delta E is equal to h nu is equal to mu h0 divided by half. In general, the energy difference is given by the relation delta E is equal to h nu is equal to mu h0 divided by I is equal to half for a nucleus of a hydrogen. Multiply both side by 2 pi gives 2 pi h nu is equal to 2 pi mu h0 divided by I. 2 pi nu is equal to 2 pi into mu h0 divided by the hi. For a given nucleus, 2 pi mu divided by hi is a constant called gyromagnetic ratio, and it is represented by the gamma. The gyromagnetic ratio depends only on the nature of the nucleus, and it is a characteristic for the given nucleus. The gyromagnetic ratio depends on the magnetic moment and spin quantum number of the nucleus. Therefore, it is the characteristic for a given nucleus. 2 pi nu is equal to gamma h0. Then the gamma is equal to 2 pi nu divided by h0. The nu is equal to gamma h0 divided by 2 pi. Then the gamma is equal to 2 pi nu divided by the h0. This is the fundamental equation for NMR. It expresses the resonance condition of a function of the ratio of nu divided by h0 with a fixed field. Each type of nucleus at a different frequency has required by its gyromagnetic ratio. It can seen from equation that the frequency of the light radiation absorbed depending upon a strength of applied magnetic field. In a magnetic field of 14,000 Gauss, 1.4 10 to 4 Gauss, that is 1.4 Tesla, the energy change associated with the change in the nuclear spin will be equivalent to radiation of 60 megacycles per second of the frequency, 60 megahertz frequency. When an energy of this frequency is applied to a proton, it will go to higher energy level from lower energy level. This absorption is called the magnetic resonance. The relationship between the frequency of absorbed radiation and the field strength of magnetic field is given by nu is equal to gamma h0 upon 2 pi, where nu is a frequency of radiation associated with the transition from one spin state to another, that is gamma, is the proportionality constant called gyromagnetic ratio or Gueric ratio, and H0 is the applied magnetic field. Mu H0 upon Hi is equal to gamma H0 upon 2 pi, then H0 cancel on both the side, then gamma is equal to mu upon H upon 2 pi in bracket into I. Thus the gyromagnetic ratio or magneto-gyric ratio express the relation between the magnetic moment and the quantum number of rotating particle. It has a characteristic value for each type of the nucleus. In the state of resonance, absorption or emission of energy by the nucleus can take place. An NMR spectrum can be obtained by placing nucleus I is not equal to 0, it is or 1 in a magnetic field and subjecting it to radio frequency electromagnetic radiations. When energy is absorbed by the nucleus, the recorder will show a peak. Then NMR studies of resonance of a substance when the strength H0 of the magnetic field is held constant and the frequency is varied until the resonance is obtained, or the frequency is maintained constant, radio frequency is maintained constant, and the strength of the magnetic field is varied until the resonance is obtained. Thank you.